podcast. We are back. It is Matthew E. Matthews here for It's an Honor to Be Nominated, a film news podcast where we talk about films that definitely exist. Today I have joining me
Shayla Derwent
and
Rhys McCain.
And we're here to make sure that you're comfortable with your film choices this year.
That's right. We're offering a new paid tier where you can just be reassured that all the movies you've bought tickets to this year were great choices and you're a discerning film enjoyer.
Yeah, because no one wants to go to a film and then be embarrassed when you, like, if you get asked afterwards, how was it? And you're like, oh, it wasn't that good. Like, that's so embarrassing when that happens.
Yeah, especially when it's something that by all rights should be good. Like, I invited all my friends and family, booked out an entire theater to go see a screening of that new Netflix movie with Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Red Rocket or something.
Something like that.
Totally.
I saw a picture.
Yeah.
Is this an actual movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's real. And
I saw that picture.
Wait, really?
Today.
Okay.
yeah, this one's really real. And booked out the cinema, and I really thought it was going to be great. I mean, all of the trailers and everything, it just looks so high quality and good. And they spent so much money on it.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
this has got to be a good one. And I did feel a little embarrassed afterwards. So what I would have given to have like a source of comfort in that trying time, and for only $30 a day, you can get that service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a little preview of it. We won't give you the full thing, but like this is what you can expect from a subscription to the service. We ready to set that up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I thought it had a lot of merit.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that's like, okay, so it's going to flop, but it's definitely going to be a cult classic in the future.
Yeah, exactly. And like sometimes you go to see movies and sometimes the bad ones are really what people want to see, you know? Like people are talking about it. It's that bad. So like if you hadn't seen it, you wouldn't know what anyone was talking
You wouldn't
about.
be part of the conversation.
The cultural zeitgeist.
Jaws wasn't nominated for an Oscar. Everybody loves Jaws.
Exactly. Emilia Perez was nominated for an Oscar.
People don't like that movie.
Exactly.
So I mean, that's quite a good. I think that's quite a good.
I think it's a great service, and that's individualized to you. So we will insert your name at the start.
Yeah.
So we're filming just like ones that we fill in the blank for.
It's like,
not
have you seen the
actual personalized
the
messages.
Weird Al cameo?
Yeah, like it's just like cameo. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got this whole like elaborate setup, but then there's just this one shot where he sort of turns to the camera and it's a different shot, and he says the name.
Oh.
And then everything around that is all elaborate and like a full dance. So it seems like he's done this full dance just for you.
Oh.
That's where I got the idea for it.
Yeah, and just for $30 a day, you can get that from us.
Yeah, one off. But the subscription lasts for 10 years.
Well,
you get one video.
as long as people like are still conceptualizing your experience of the movie, you do need to pay us, I think.
Yeah, as long as you remember the movie.
If you or the people you talk to remember you saying the movie's good, we need it. We need
or
it.
you saying, let's go check out that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if your coworkers ask you after you've been to see the movie, hey, you went to see some movie on the weekend. How was that? You still need to, you need to be still paying at that point.
We accept barter as well. I think I accept barter. You guys accept barter?
I accept bribes.
I accept barter in the form of like, I guess, government and bank-backed currencies.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I accept barter in the terms of banter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if someone just
has a little bit of a chat with me, I appreciate it.
How would they reach out to you to?
You can follow me on Instagram, I guess.
Okay. And your DMs are open?
Yeah, DM me. Go on.
All right. So
Slide my DMs. Have a little banter.
and then you will receive a personalized
we should say it's,
support video.
it's very important. It's banter. It's not abuse.
No. But
Yeah, no, I won't take that.
No.
I won't take that as a form of
but my DMs
$30.
are open for abuse, and I'll give you anything. I'll give you my bank account details. I'm very easily manipulated.
Financially
Yeah.
ready to.
I'm financially ready to be scammed.
Yeah. I'm only accepting goats and goat products. Especially if you've got sort of like, I guess what I'm really looking for is a sort of magic fleece to protect myself from invasion.
Sure.
Yeah.
Protect yourself from invasion.
Yeah.
As in your body being invaded, or
Yeah.
so like sort of invasion of the body snatchers, I presume is sort of what happens in that movie based
Yeah.
on the title.
Based on the title, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It's good.
We also are launching a new service where we comfort people for not having seen a movie that comes up in conversation. So I'm feeling quite vulnerable now because I brought up a movie
Yes.
that I haven't actually
And
seen.
just as an example,
Yeah.
Matt
What
and I
would
will
you
now
say?
comfort Rhys for that. Oh yeah, like it's a pretty good movie, but like don't worry if you haven't seen it. Like it's not.
I would say missable. Like have
Right.
you seen
Cool.
have you seen Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's
okay.
a better
I-
version
Covered.
of it.
I haven't
Alright.
seen Mars Attacks.
Well, it's sort of like it's going to be a cult classic later on.
Right. Yeah.
But now,
Not right now.
It's not.
Is Mars Attacks not a cult classic yet? I thought it was a cult classic.
Oh,
already.
sorry. Just out of the I was just using the same clip that I did for the
Sorry.
for the other service.
I feel quite ashamed of myself now.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I thought everyone thought that Mars Attacks is a cult classic. I thought that was accepted.
Yeah.
I thought it was like better than Rocky Horror Picture Show. And
Right, in terms of its cult status.
yes.
Yeah.
But now that might not be
So
true.
you've made sort of a film nerd faux pas,
Yeah.
which is another comfort service that we offer
Yeah?
for
Yes.
people who have made film nerd faux pas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this service could help me or listeners in similar situations? Yeah.
Precisely.
So just to give an example of what we might say to you, we might say something like, it's an easy mistake to make, but like you're the person who put me onto David Lynch in the first place. Like you were at the forefront of sort of making him a thing, I think, in the world.
Yeah.
So you haven't lost any film nerd cred with me at all.
Yeah, and honestly, like a lot of film nerds, they need to have controversial opinions sometimes. Like if you're not
So
thinking controversially about film,
Yeah.
you're just another sheep.
Yeah,
You're just another person who
absolutely.
watches those movies.
And it's not quite cult classic yet, but it's going to be in the future. You
Yeah.
know, it's one of those ones that it doesn't do well on release, but then in the future it becomes.
yeah,
a cult
you
classic.
already know.
It doesn't do well in release. Doesn't do.
And what I'm
well
talking about here
later.
is your opinion on Mars Attacks.
Sorry, my
On release of that opinion. Doesn't do very well, but later on it's going to be a cult classic opinion
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. And
I
you
feel
know,
valid, although I did also make another faux pas just then in misunderstanding what you said.
But
But
That's not about film.
film related,
That's
so
beyond-
we don't.
yeah.
that's beyond
Provide
our.
we're
yeah.
not qualified for that.
Anyone seen any movies lately?
Oh yeah, I saw the pillow that cried out.
The pillow that cried out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pillow or Pillar? Because there was the kids version Pillow came out, and then there was also the horror version Pillar.
Oh, I saw the kids version.
Okay,
Yeah, the pillow that cried out. Yeah.
You
It was
saw
a dual
Pillar.
release. I saw Pillar. I wanted to see Pillow,
Oh yeah, no,
but
that's
I
yeah.
wasn't wearing my glasses that day, nor do I need glasses.
Okay, yeah.
So
So it's
I
an
was
issue
just-
you weren't wearing your glasses, but you don't need them.
It was that I am just so confident in my eyesight that I don't read anymore. I'm just like, I
totally.
know what it says because I've got good eyes.
Were you scared watching that film?
I was scared, yeah.
Should have messaged me and Shayla
Yeah, really.
We started up a service.
Oh, this is separate to the podcast? I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, no, this is just
a joint venture.
Yeah, this is just a joint venture.
Yeah, cool.
Trying to branch out a bit.
No, yeah, I appreciate
If
that.
you get scared during a horror movie, we'll come watch it with you.
We'll give you a hug.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not charging for that one.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
not
no.
want to offer to that service. So I'm glad that
You wouldn't want a comforting hug from the both of us.
No, I'd want to buy that service for sure, but I wouldn't want to offer it to random members of the public.
Oh, why not?
Unless
Our
they
community
follow you
is
on
so
Instagram.
amazing.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I would then, of course.
Just you didn't say that you would do anything.
I would do anything, yeah, absolutely. But I wouldn't want to offer it just if I hadn't been bullied. Yeah.
You want
It
you
was wild. So many other kids at school got bullied for their lunch money. I got bullied to like go hang out with people at the cinema, go skateboarding,
Yeah.
say, "Whoa, cool trick."
Hey nerd, why don't you watch me do?
It was like they would, put me up against the wall, hold me up by my collar,
And push you against a
be
locker.
like, be my friend for a little bit. Got it? And then we'd walk
Listen
around
to
the
her.
corner and their demeanor would completely change and I'd have to, put on a...
Would you have to
whole
laugh at their
rigmarole.
jokes?
I would have to laugh at their jokes, yeah. But to be fair, they were great.
Okay, all right.
That was one thing that I didn't regret about that interaction is that they were really funny people.
Well, that's good.
They kept calling me Four Eyes.
Despite not having nor needing glasses.
Yeah.
That's a funny joke.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So so how was the pillar? It's scary since obviously Matt and I
Scary,
went there,
terrifying. The CGI was really, really good. Like they did that thing where they're using lots of dark shots and they're not showing it fully, and there's like mist and stuff, so that you can really
Right.
invest into the CGI.
What does your glasses help with? I wasn't aware that they use CGI in the film. So
So I don't need glasses is my thing.
yeah. No, I get
And my
that.
optometrist is like, you should probably have some glasses. And my thing is like, no.
You've
Right,
learned
yeah,
from
yeah.
school that this guy's probably just trying to bully you.
Yeah,
but it's not on Instagram.
My
so you're not
optometrist
down
is
with-
like, hey, Four Eyes, you need some glasses. And I'm like, okay, I've been down this road before. Try holding me up against a wall by my collar and maybe then we'll talk.
And then he was like, "What?"
Yeah, he was sort of, I guess I get paid by Medicare either way, but I'm recommending like for your eye health.
you
do this.
You could do it or not. It's not really
Yeah.
they're going to affect me at the end of the day. This is just the recommendation based on scientific evidence presented to me.
Exactly.
I hate it when they say that.
Yeah. And so, yeah, my thing is sort of like, that's not for me. So no CGI. It's all practical effects?
Yep.
Wow. So even the part where the dog sort of like grew 3 sizes and its nose sort of detached and became a worm, and the worm sort of crawled up the pillar, and then the pillar fell over Paris and like divided Paris in 2.
Yeah, they trained a dog to do that.
Wow.
Yep.
Hollywood's dog trainers have gotten so much better. And
Yeah.
what I like is that not only have the trainers gotten better, but also the way that animals are treated in the industry.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And for the worm, they they couldn't train a worm because worms aren't that smart, but
Okay.
they got a little piglet.
They trained the piglet.
To look like a worm.
Pigs are very smart.
Yeah.
And then what did they do for the sort of Paris getting split in half thing?
They trained
France.
France.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Wow.
people of France.
Yeah.
Yeah, the government's been looking for some more tourist attractions to really. The French film industry has been lacking for like decades.
Yeah.
And everyone says.
Unrespected.
Yeah. So the governor of France, Monsieur.
Arnold Noir.
Arnold Noir.
Yeah.
It's Arnold Noir.
Arnold Noir.
Monsieur Arnold Noir says,
Ex-bodybuilder Arnold Noir.
He says, "Ladies and gentlemen of the foreign press, watch this." And he just dug his hands into the Arc de Triomphe, the road underneath it.
Yeah.
And it's got the hinges at the top now, and he dug his hand into the ground and just tore the road apart.
Wow. And what I love is that French trainers have gotten so much better over the years, and also, but beyond that, the industry has gotten so much better at treating French people.
Yeah, exactly. It's so lovely to see.
It's really nice. And what about Pillow?
Yeah, the pillow that cried out.
Pillow that cried out.
Yeah, it was a very different vibe.
Okay.
The thing is, that was weird.
I thought they were meant to be like complementary pieces in a way.
Well, they sort of are, but like it started out being two separately like made productions, and then it sort of got wind that they were being titled pretty much the same, and so then it became a bit of a like media collaboration, but like the actual production of the films was not done in tandem.
A clip of the moment on the red carpet that the two writers realized this.
Oh yeah, because it happened in an interview.
Yeah. So, Mr. Gromley, your new film, The Pillar That Cried Out, is coming to cinemas, and it's a terrifying. Pardon me.
Excuse
Lady
me,
Amelia.
I'm so sorry. What did you say your movie was titled?
The Pillow That Cried Out.
The Pillow?
The Pillow, yeah.
Oh, well, that's so strange because I'm having a film come out that's called The Pillar That Cried Out.
Amelia, we can't have this again. I almost gave up on films since Bug's Life.
Yeah, I know, and but mine's already been made.
No, yeah. That's what you said last time with Ants and Bug's Life.
Yes.
You can't tell me this has happened a second time.
Well, last time your film, A Bug's Life, was not completely made. You'd only drawn a one single dung beetle.
That dung beetle was a very important part of the cast.
I understand that it was based on your childhood best friend, but you know.
Oh, here we go again.
Hold on.
Here we go again.
This is a lovely red carpet event for 101 Dalmatians, the remake, and we don't want to cause any conflict there. It's a time for celebration. And so please, isn't there some way you could work together?
I have been talking with the governor of France.
Oh, well, that's so interesting because I've also been talking with the governor of France.
This is good.
This is good.
What a collaboration.
Why didn't we communicate?
I paid 1 million francs to have him put hinges on the Arc de Triomphe.
I'm so sorry, sir. They use euros now.
What?
Yes. Well, how about we go call up the governor of France together? We can go into one of the conference rooms here at the red carpet and let's sort this out. We can figure out a way to have both our movies.
Wow, incredible stuff here. The class displayed by Lady Amelia is off the charts.
Yeah, or in front of the camera. Oh, I believe your best friend.
And Gromley is getting angry again.
Right.
Really
Gromley.
playing into his reputation as a firebrand.
Gromley, why don't we just take a deep breath?
Wow, Lady Amelia putting those non-violent de-escalation techniques into practice.
You okay? You saw that she blew a smoke ring in my face.
I am French.
It looked kind of like a smoke love heart of peace to me.
It certainly was.
So that's the clip, and you can see that they were really, they were just made to work together.
Yeah.
And
oh my gosh.
The chemistry and the just the warm feelings between the two of them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I've heard that they're dating now, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have expected it.
Actually, I did expect that.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It is messy.
Yeah, they've broken up 3 times already,
It
but
does
they're back together.
represent a healthy relationship.
I mean, look, we don't know what happens behind closed doors, but you know, I'm just saying, might be healthy it might be healthy behind closed doors.
And really toxic.
as is normal. Exactly. Well, you know, when you're a part of the public eye, like you need press, you need the publications to think that your life is crazy and wild.
All press is good press.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did they use France being splittable in half in the children's?
They did end up using it. Yeah. The big split in the road under the Arc de Triomphe became a swimming pool and was a lovely scene where the kids all made a little swimming pool pillow fort.
Okay, yeah.
And they were fine after that. They weren't.
The pillow fort did capsize.
Oh, it was floating. It was floating.
Yeah, it was floating for a
imagining
second.
submerged.
Oh well.
It was by the end, I guess.
Yeah, they used the belief of imagination.
Until it capsized.
They didn't use imagination, but they used the belief in imagination. And
What I
someone will imagine that this is good and works.
yeah, exactly.
and no one did, and so it capsized.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like hearing that this movie finally, like Kehu Kwan in Everything Everywhere at Once, we've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man making a late career comeback.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see what other projects he's going to get involved with.
Yeah, exactly. I'm loving this like big increase in his career at this late stage.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Renaissance, if you will.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Renaissance.
But this year we are actually, this episode, my apologies, we're actually covering Comeback Magazine. Just a nice little easy segue there. Comeback Magazine, they have, they cover all the late stage career comebacks that people make across all fields and professions.
Yeah. They also have perforated lines on the back page, and if you tear it out, it's a boomerang.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And also, if you ever send the magazine back for a refund, they will send the magazine back to you.
That's a fun joke.
You can, but they also give you the refund, so you can sort of get as much money as you want from them through that method.
Yeah, that's a little insider trading trick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've sent all of mine back. I've never sent them back an additional time.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Little
You
life hack
is
there.
to ask for a refund as well. So if you send it back, they'll send it back. But if you send it back and ask for a refund, they'll send it back and give you your money back. And then you can send it back again. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they obviously, every year they honor the biggest comebacks of the year. And this year is no different.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You sometimes you think this year's going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Not for Comeback Magazine.
No, every year they say, guess what we're bringing back? It's the same thing as last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do often go on like multiple decade hiatuses as well. They always come back.
Always come back. It's like they say in the tagline. Guess who it is? It's us again. Mm-hmm. It's not a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, such a snappy tagline. We love to see it come back again and again.
That's why it does. It is the main reason why they are on year-long hiatuses.
They waste a lot of ink. And also that's the main reason why you can tear off most of the magazine is because a lot of it is just too wordy and just words that you can take out. The articles don't. It's fully readable without the part that you tear off with the boomerang.
Yeah, and so this time around, they've really been having a lot of film comebacks that they're talking about, and
the award that we're covering this week is best character comeback.
Yeah, and so this is for films where maybe it's been a trilogy where a character has not been in the second one but's come back for the third one. Maybe there's been a sequel that's long been waited for, and then
the Freaky Friday
oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah, exactly. And you know,
I'm sure we'll
Winning
see
next
that next
year.
year. Yeah.
I'm sure we will.
Next year.
Yeah.
Unless they just do the same winners from this year as last.
They do obviously do that. Yeah.
But if they feel like updating it, Lindsay Lowe.
But it could also just be a character in a movie that, you know, is a bit downtrodden and then comes back. So sort of any 3-act structure story is eligible.
It's also sometimes just one character will say something a bit derisive, and the other one
Yeah,
that
we'll
has
have a
like
quip-
a really
a quippy return.
yeah.
Witty retort is what you were going for. I went for quippy return, but witty retort is probably the go-to way of saying.
I don't know where the end of that sentence was. It might have been repartee.
I shouldn't have been.
You don't even know the sentence. You don't even know.
Yeah, I
There
guess.
could have been a not before the repartee.
Yeah. Don't tell.
Repartee, now that's better. So sorry. Biggest eye roll from Matt. And fair. I don't need to be picking apart my co-host's pronunciation.
Yeah, looks like I'm not winning best comeback of the year though.
Well, should we have a look and see who's the first to be nominated?
Yeah.
Just whip that magazine open.
Oh well. Yeah. All right. I'll whip it open. This is Hospital Fever Part 2.
Doctor, my fever's come back.
Oh no. We barely recovered from the last operation.
I know. It was a long time to be in hospital. I was here for 5 years with one fever.
I'm gonna try something I learned in medical school.
I should hope so. What did you do the last time?
Look, they don't call it practice for a reason.
They don't call it practice for a reason?
No, it's sort of like a vibe you get about how the right way to treat a patient is.
Yeah.
You walk into a room, you see someone with a fever that's lasted a year. You say, hey, the whole body's connected through a nervous system. Reflexology is apparently a thing. Maybe I'll try keyhole surgery at the base of their foot.
I so get that.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe try that. Did you try that?
Yeah, that's what I tried.
Oh, no.
But now you're saying you still have a fever.
What about my other foot?
Excuse me, I just heard that you've got a fever.
Yes.
Come back.
Yes, I have. Are you a doctor?
No, but I was just wondering if I could try something I learned in social media management school.
You know what? Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Whoa, buckaroo. I don't know who you think you are wandering into this hospital, but I'm the doctor around these parts, and I'll decide what happens to my patients.
Well, I haven't decided if I want to be your patient yet.
Well.
My service is still up for grabs.
Looks like whoever shoots the other person first gets the patient.
Good thing we're in a hospital.
Good thing neither of us have guns.
Or do we?
A gun!
Oh my god, you guys. This is totally crazy.
What are you doing?
He's live streaming.
Doctor goes wild on innocent bystander.
No.
Doctor wielding gun.
You
Tries to destroy
You told me to do this.
lovely man.
Lovely man. Now you're editorializing from inside the story. That can't be up to
I'm so
journalistic
scared.
standards.
Listen to how angry he sounds. I'm so scared right now. And publish. So I think that'll get rid of your fever.
Wait, do you feel better?
I'm feeling a little better.
Oh my
Yeah, my forehead seems to be bright cold. It's done too much. I get a brain freeze.
Done.
What have you done?
That video was so cool, it gave me a brain freeze.
It was a pretty cool video. They didn't teach us this in social media management school.
No, I bet they don't, do they?
Hey,
Yeah.
Look at that video. What's it getting?
It's got 2 likes.
Why don't I try something that I learnt in
2,000 views.
Is that a good percent?
No.
I've done some interior design training. Why don't I try something?
Okay.
Boop 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 boop.
Oh wow. I love the use of space, and that couch really somehow opens up the room even though it takes up so much of it.
Exactly. Now check the video again.
I've been banned.
You're welcome.
Incredible piece there. It's just, sorry, it's just quite moving for me as someone in the social media space, you know, seeing us represented on screen like that. It just means a lot. And it's such a, like, I would say, even Oscar-worthy performance from all involved.
I wish there was a service where someone could come along and wipe a tear from my eye. That moved me.
What did you think, Shayla?
Yeah, I thought that seeing that fever come back after watching Hospital Fever Part 1, it was it was of course titled Part 1 because they just knew that it was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Seeing that fever come back, it really hit me hard.
Yeah, I thought after the keyhole surgery on the foot, it would have been all cleared up.
Oh wow, so we're all emotional for different reasons, I guess. You're just more emotional because of the character and the story.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, wow, I feel seen because of the social media marathon.
And that's the beautiful thing about movies.
That's so true.
It can get you emotional
That is so true.
for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I'm feeling come back? There's a lot of held in feelings that I maybe wasn't willing to deal with in the past. But
Yeah. Let them out. Let's deal with it.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a sort of wailing cry, if that's all right with you guys.
That is totally fine because the service we offer is being supportive of a wailing cry after watching a movie.
Yeah. My one, what I wanted to do was like being available to hear a banshee's cry, and I think our wires got crossed, like, because I know a lot of people don't listen to banshees, and I was like, I'll do it. But yeah, I can do
I'll
that.
do a banshee cry.
You can do a banshee cry? I think it's like a very specific sort of mythological thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then one of us will die.
It's sort of like a ghost scream.
No, it's not. Not like ghosts at all.
Well, Rhys, it kind of sounds
right.
like you don't know how to do it though. Matt just said that he knew how to do it and you said you didn't know how to, so I think that he would probably know better than you.
It's true. It's just that, you know, I thought...
Look, I offer a service at the moment where I'll be supportive of someone who's moving on from the topic of ghosts in a podcast. So if you want to give me $50, we'll let it slide and we'll go on to the next film. Thank you. Do you want to give me $50?
I don't care if you talk about ghosts.
You said that Shayla would be down for it. You said that after you give me $50, she would give me $50 and we could split it.
And it'd be an infinite money cheat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll give you $50. Now that I know that Rhys said I would.
Okay. All right.
You're sort of like me when I get an Instagram DM.
Yeah, exactly.
And now to complete the scam, I'll just hand you this $25 note.
Thank you. I'm going to be rich.
Hey, Matt, can I have $25?
Yep.
Oh, thank you so much.
Here you go.
He bought it, Rhys.
Idiot. He doesn't know that he's the one giving us the infinite money.
Exactly.
Hey, Matt, want another $50?
Yep.
Wait.
Shayla.
Hey, Matt, do you want another $15?
Thank you.
Wait.
Hey, Matt, could I get $25 back?
Yep. Here's another $25 note.
Oh, you
Hey,
fool.
Matt. Can I get a $25?
Oh, this is my last $25 note. I think after this one we have to move on.
Thank you so much. I think you still have 50 though.
I still have $100, I think.
So then maybe I could give you $50.
Yup. Here we go.
That's 2.25s. Actually,
Yeah.
can I grab 25 back?
Yeah. Well, now I've got another 25.
Shayla.
Hey, why don't I give you this $25 back?
Thank you.
Wait, only $25?
Hey, Matt, why don't
That's
I
for
give you...
$12.50.
Why don't you give me $50?
No.
Fuck.
I'm out of money.
I just gave you $25. What did you do with it?
Gave it to Shayla.
Under the table.
If you do enough under the table deals, you get infinite money.
Seems to work for the government.
Well,
Who said that? Who said that?
shall
Maybe
we,
that was the Banshee.
mm,
I have to give you this $50 back now. I did.
yeah, thanks. Your service is not rendered. Let's queue up the next nominee.
The next nominee is the Tooth Fairy.
It should be
It's spelled
noted
with an E.
FERRY.
like a boat ferry
Yeah.
And we know that.
because we've seen it.
But we're just trying to differentiate between that and the John Cena. Was it John
No,
Cena? Dwayne
no,
The Rock
Dwayne.
Dwayne
Johnson.
The Rock Johnson.
I knew it was a wrestler.
Was it?
Oh my God, John Cena's evil now.
Okay, yeah, wet wrestling stuff. I don't know about it. He did a heel turn.
I watched a video where him and some other fellows were having a chat.
Some other fellows.
Yeah.
What say, chum? We got a clip of the video. So I'll play it from the start. What say, chum John Cena? How doth thou go with all the being good and the do-gooding in all your wrestling? Your mano-y-mano combat.
Well, I am both strong and young and attractive, so everything goeth well.
You are what many call a baby face.
A baby face?
Yes, because of your charming features.
Oh, a compliment.
Indeed, sir.
Ah, then sure. I have the face of a boy, an 8-year-old boy.
King Charles.
Oh,
What
yes,
do you
sir.
think of John Cena's countenance?
Oh, why, sir, it appears that you are talking to yourself right now.
Yes, I was looking at a rather dashing mirror.
Well, just because I cannot see anyone next to me.
What? Oh. Oh, I see. Yes, no. I was referring to this gentleman. Where has he gone?
Well, I shall go fetch more tea. As a king.
I do smell something from the kitchen. It does seem like something's being prepared by perhaps a large monolith of a man. Some sort of stone. Yeah, so it is interesting to catch up on what's going on in the wrestling world. I agree.
As I was saying, after that, some people come along and then John Cena just assaults a person.
Yeah.
And there was like a crowd full of people watching and none of them called the police or anything.
Yeah.
There was who was the man that was there? There was two men that...
I don't think it's important. Well, you're just at what's happening right now is you've had a memory, and you're just like, can I get out all the details of this memory? Well, actually, what we have is we've got a movie queued up, which is The Tooth Fairy. So
It's a really good clip.
I mean, if you've got a really important point to make about this memory, then I'm happy to hear it.
that a million people like stood by and watched as
Yeah.
John Cena assaulted a person,
Okay,
and
but
no one called the police.
Okay, but I'm feeling this is similar to how you experience movies, which is that there's a fiction going on.
What?
Never mind. Let's roll the clip.
Well, everyone, we're off our way down to the river to see wrestling, which is definitely real. All aboard.
The Tooth Fairy. May I have a toothy pop from the from the confectionery?
Well, I'm the captain and I'm busy, but absolutely nothing's too good. Let me just leave the cabin and go down to the kitchens.
Hooray! Hurrah!
Hooray! Hooray!
Would you like a toothy pop too, Susan?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, we'll both have a toothy pop. It's so wonderful to go on an adventure without our parents.
Yippee.
Yippee-dippy-doo. Hey, should we leave some breadcrumbs in the water so we don't get lost?
Oh, certainly.
Okie dokie. I have here Mama's sourdough.
Oh, beautiful. But Tommy, that was our lunch for the next 3 days.
We don't need lunch like a sourdough with poppy seeds in.
We have toothy pops.
Oh,
and
children.
other such sweets to decay our teeth with.
I'm back, filled with toothy pops in my arm.
Yippee.
Glad you added the last clarification.
Yes, normally that sentence would be arranged differently, but not here at the sea. Aboard the Ferry.
We've already left the river and gone to the sea.
Well, I was supposed to turn around a bit before, but someone wanted toothy pops, and here we are.
I love the tooth
Anyway,
fairy.
I'm going to take the only lifeboat off this ship now. I
Captain,
think I'm
what?
done.
Susan had something to say, Captain.
But Captain, I was wondering, my tooth fell out. If I gave you $2, would you maybe perhaps give me $2 back?
No, I don't think I have time for that.
Oh,
Three of my teeth fell out. If I give you 3 teeth and $3, will you give me 50 cents?
Well, all right.
Yay!
Oh,
Just
I love the tooth fairy. Ooh, we're
can I have
circling
my
round
toothy
a rather tumultuous patch of sea.
Oh.
yes. Well, off I go now. Goodbye. I've established that I want to leave, but I'm going to stick with
Goodbye,
that.
Captain.
Goodbye.
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 Oh, what a magical adventure we're on.
Yes, indeed. Good thing we left that trail of breadcrumbs behind. Oh, where did it go?
I can't see a thing.
Oh, this ocean's delicious today. Oh,
Oh, the captain's eating it.
No, Captain, our way home. These toothy pops are rotten. They've gone foul.
They just taste like raw beef.
Oh, dear. Wait. What about the shoes Mama gave us? Didn't she say if we tap our heels together 3 times, we'll be able to find our way home?
She did say that.
Let's give it a go.
All right.
1, 2,
3.
hello, boys and girl. I'm here. I'm back.
Boys and girl, where's the other boy?
Oh, hello. I've been at another floorboard. I live in Tooth Fairy for 1,000,000 years. Only what I remember, not really 1,000,000 years. I'm just boy.
Yes, he's cursed to live out the same day over and over again.
I see you found my toothy pops.
Oh no.
My delicious sustenance.
Anyway, I just came back to let you know that he was here on board too, and
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be taking this what do you call the circle, the lifesaver. I'll just be popping that on
Oh,
and
yes.
jumping overboard. Goodbye,
Goodbye,
boys.
Captain.
Goodbye,
girls.
Captain. You
Goodbye.
already had the lifeboat.
My the soles of my shoes fell off.
The little boy ate my shoes.
Oh, he's scurried away.
He
somewhere.
scurried away. You know what? Do you want to become a pirate?
Yar. Wow, and it's just so like to be seen like that, you know, as like because I also eat raw beef in the shape of a tooth of lollipops, and like I don't know, it's so special, the power of cinema.
It really is. I've also been cursed to live the same day over and over again.
Wow, so that must have been amazing when you saw Happy Death Day. The first time you would have felt represented in cinema.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. I haven't stopped watching that movie.
Yeah, it'd be great if there was more representation of that sort of particular plot type, but there just isn't.
Yeah.
It's not gonna come back. It's not going to come back, but you know who did?
The captain
came.
came.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just working out for that one.
Yeah.
It was so moving later on in the film. The children were going to fight a bunch of skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the captain came back and took
A
all
third
their
time.
swords and flares.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
They had to
he's
punch
sort-
the
He
skeleton.
sort
Yeah.
of tried to do a jetpack thing where he shot the flare guns at the ocean to try and launch himself back
You
to
just
shore.
sort of limply fell off a cliff.
And it just reminds me of how I found my way to the port of Brisbane when I was a wee barn.
Wow.
Wow.
Just when you were a baby?
Via jetpack.
Via flare propelled cliff falling jetpack.
Wow.
So were you quite nearby Brisbane
Yeah.
already?
Were you like at the top of Kangaroo Point or something?
I was just a young baby. I don't know where I came from.
Who told you the story? How do you know?
Or do you just
You said it
remember the
reminds you of it. Why-
jetpack?
I don't know if you know this, Rhys, but if as a child, a young child, you are forced to make your way to the port of Brisbane by falling off a cliff and propelled only by flares, it creates quite a vivid memory.
So you remember that,
But not beforehand.
but you don't remember which cliff.
The memory is a very perplexing
no, no.
thing.
That's so true.
Yep.
Yeah, let's shall we go to the winner? Speaking of, now that I've just remembered that.
So the winner of Best Comeback in a film, oh boy, it is, of course, The Tooth Fairy.
Wow.
Wow. And I think we have the acceptance speech from the director.
Who was, of course, Undertaker from Worldwide Entertainment Wrestling.
And we all remember what Undertaker's voice is, don't we?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is good to be back on the stage once again, accepting the award for Best Comeback in a Film. I remember when I was just a young boy and my brother was forced to jump off a cliff and propel himself to the port of Brisbane with flare guns, and it is that which I wanted to see come alive in this film, even though they made an old man do it instead.
Hey, thanks for coming out and accepting the award. It's just two of us in the audience here running this, and we just appreciate it.
Anything for you, my favorite two fans.
Yay. We love you, Undertaker.
Thank you, Bill Shorten and Kevin Rudd.
Woo.
And that's such a beautiful speech, and I don't know if just memory is such a
Perplexing
thing, so I'm not sure if I'm remembering exactly what he said there. But it
In the
sounds
clip we
like
just watched.
yeah. I mean, isn't
Memories,
such a
it's so
perplexing
perplexing.
It's sort of a labyrinth.
It
in a way.
really is. Yeah.
And I'm following the left wall, and I think I'm getting to an exit, which
He's
is
in his mind palace.
you're maybe related to the Undertaker, Matt.
I'm sure that was just a coincidence. There's lots of us that have been forced to jump off a cliff and propel ourselves to the port of Brisbane through the power of flare guns.
Really?
There's enough that they'd like pay for a extra subscription tier for us to support them.
I think if you
Yeah.
give me $50, there just might be.
I've only got 2 gold coins. I got them from the Tooth Fairy captain.
What?
He's real.
Really?
Want to go on an adventure?
Yarr.
So